left-wing Kingz. Listen, think, act, repeat. Donald Trump nominated Pete Hegseth for the Secretary of Defense. So Hegseth basically is a Fox News host and a veteran. Like you said, he was a captain in the military. But he's known for his strong opinions on the military, and he has some kind of wild opinions out there, too. Now, his appointment signals a shift towards a more aggressive defensive strategy. So I'm going to ask you, Larry, Dr. Sizer, what does Trump expect Hegseth to do in the role?
He wants a yes man. Mm-hmm. That's what he wants. In all his positions, he favors loyalty over experience and understanding. Mm-hmm. And you got to remember, this Fox News host is replacing a black man who's a 4-star general in his background. So, I mean, just please understand, that's what they think about you.
Exactly.
You can take this guy, a Fox News host, and a young white Fox News host has more experience or equal in terms of experience with a black 4-star general. That's troubling in and of itself. And you talked about some of his beliefs. He doesn't believe that women should serve in combat roles. Mm-hmm. The reality is, you have Donald Trump. Donald Trump was, his nation called him. He found he got 5 deferments on his for bone spurs. Yeah. And then proceeded to win some trophy on the baseball team and soccer team. So he was not as troubled or hurt as he portrayed.
Right.
That's the favor he got from the position of his father. Mm-hmm. A lot of black people, a lot of black veterans in that time, or young black youth who were drafted didn't have that opportunity. Or young people in general, young Caucasians. You poor, they drafted you. You didn't have the resources to get you out of that situation. Now, this gentleman wants to say that women can't go, but you have to understand. I know there's one, I believe she's a senator of Asian descent, and she was a helicopter pilot during I think Desert Storm. Got her legs blown off. Yeah. You got women fighter pilots. Yeah. You're just going to tell them to sit down and when you don't have white males, because of course this is when they're looking at things in terms of society, my belief is that that's what they're looking at. That's the prototypical gung-ho, want to go fight somebody individual to go out there. But a lot of times those people don't exist. Yeah. It's a lot different. If you have somebody that has the passion or we take an oath to the Constitution and want to go defend the Constitution, it ain't like running around grandpa's backyard shooting at paper targets.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, let's just Secretary of Defense. I may want that guy, been in a war or two, overseen some troops, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of those positions, like, I kind of want somebody who's kind of deep-rooted in the military to be behind. And I'm not taking, look, I was a reservist. Hey, don't get me wrong. It's some reservists that are active duty reservists that put in the time. And there may be somebody who's qualified that comes from the reserve side of it, you know what I'm saying, that actually is qualified, but this dude isn't. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's the typical weekend warrior guy. I was that guy that, I went 2 weeks out of the year and did my time and went, 1 weekend out of the month. You know what I'm saying? So
served your country.
Yeah, you served your country and you did that. But this guy does not fit the bill, especially coming from the guy and the guys that preceded him that are there.
Right.
It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's almost like we're purposely being weakened.
Ain't no other way to say it.
That is. And who would? And when you have that situation, you have to look to see who would benefit from that.
Yeah, who would benefit from that?
Thank you.
Like, I don't want the guy, the Secretary of Defense, the guy who's, over our troops and protecting the country. I don't want that guy to not have any experience in not doing that and doing that shit on a whim. You know what I'm saying?
So who's going to benefit from Tulsi Gabbard's appointment.
Oh yeah, it's Russia.
Russia. Who would benefit from this guy Hegseth being in his position? Russia.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point there's probably a pattern.
And China, you know what I'm saying?
China.
And I guarantee you, Putin ain't appointing no guy over there that ain't got no experience in fighting in no wars as Secretary of damn Defense.
Well, this gentleman also has, he was disciplined for, he was going to participate in something, and he was disciplined for having white nationalist tattoos.
Oh yeah, we already know that.
You probably know that's, somewhere in there. That's probably an ideology that he adheres to. If I was to go over a Caucasian individual's house and I see a hooded robe in the closet, I'm probably going to believe that I'm not going to show up for any barbecues at their house.
Yeah, he probably got SS tattoos, which is
y'all
horrible.
crazy. Hey, one thing I do want to focus too on with this dude is he's made some statements around diversity, equity, and inclusion in the military. I think it was something similar to, it's the worst thing that's ever happened to the military. You know what I'm saying? Like, and whether, I don't know what he means when he says that. Is he just talking about women because he said that statement about women? Is he talking about black people being integrated into the military? Because we know that was something that happened way back in the day, but it happened. Is he talking about LGBTQ? I don't know. I need to hear from this dude what the hell he's talking about, because at the end of the day, if he's saying that people who are, and I've been to DC, I've been to like different museums and shit where, but African Americans made some hellified contributions to the military.
Yeah.
Women too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they've given up a shitload to contribute to our country and protect us. And to say that like DEI is the worst thing that ever happened to the military, that's like really insulting to a lot of different people.
Well, it's only one set of people that feel that they have that privilege or are obligated to that. Every race, every gender has spilled blood in this country in one way or the other, have fought in every damn war in this country. Everybody can go back there and say that pretty much, or in one or two wars. Everybody has skin in the game when it comes to the military. So when you're talking about DEI, that's ridiculous.
Well, you can guarantee that the same people were they had the same concerns when it came to integrating the military, blacks into the military.
Exactly.
It was the same argument, pulling from the same playbook, period.
Yeah.
So, the reality is, you would look at him, he's a DEI hire.
Yeah.
Why would he not be? He's not qualified for the position. This is nothing but taking us back to the good old boy network.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is why you needed DEI, because if you didn't have any sort of thing that could try to level the playing field, you simply would have people, like-minded people from the same race, with the same experience, who would be offered the positions, because that is their nature.
Yeah.
Well, it's my nature to tell you to click the like button. Just like your boy, Warba, who said the algorithmic activity that he's putting down to help support his fellow Kings, I want you to do it. Click the like button. Also, make sure that you subscribe to Left Wing Kings to see more content like this, and watch us live every Saturday. And make sure that you're sharing this on all of your social media platforms out there, all right? Thank you, Warba. Feeling the love from you. Now, I want to step into the next discussion, because the next one is actually somebody who's like going to be protecting our homeland, and that's Kristi Noem.